Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to be filming today. All I know is I'm going to be using some new products. They're not new in the market, they're new to me, but I just wanted to try them out. Now, yeah, like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to do, so let me just start by applying my base, and then I'll figure out what kind of eye makeup I'm going to do. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my corrector, and today I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in orange. And I'm just going to pop this under my eye. I'm going to put some on my eyelid as well. And I'm going to blend that out using a damp Miracle Complexion Eraser Sponge. I don't know what it's called, but it's something like that. It's just the mini version of their Miracle Complexion sponge. This is a great sponge. And I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I'm using them in the shades 4W and 6W. I'm just combining the two. I'm just going to do it on the back of my hand because I can't find my palette. And I'm just using a pump of each.
I'm working that into my skin using the Real Techniques buffing brush. This is my go-to foundation brush. I absolutely love it. I'm just buffing in the foundation. This foundation does look light for my skin, but it does oxidize, so after about half an hour or so, it will be a perfect match to my skin.
And then what I've been doing recently is just using my foundation over the corrector for my everyday. For some reason this seems to work for me now. But for more glamorous looks I do put in some concealer over that, just to make sure I've got a really clean base. Concealer brush that I'm using is the Morphe E8. Okay, then using the Ben Nye Cream Shadow in dark brown, I'm just going to contour with this. I'm using a Real Techniques sculpting brush to contour my face with.
The Ben Nye Cream Shadow applies really easily, it blends out really easily. You've got a few minutes to work with this before it dries, but it's a great product. I love the sculpting brush, it does most of the work for you, it applies the product easily and blends it out easily. I only put a little bit of product on the brush when I was contouring my nose. But I am going to blend that out with my fingers because it's just easier, quicker, and I can be a lot more precise using my fingers than that brush.
I'm going to set my eyelid with some MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade C5. Just using an e.l.f. C brush to place that. Just to prevent the concealer from creasing. I'm going to take the same powder and mix it with some Ben Nye banana powder. So I'm going to apply this first. Just going to set under my eye. And I'm just going to take some banana powder by Ben Nye. And then just to balance the face, I'm going to use the same two powders to just set my T-zone. And to mattify the central part of my face. I'm just going to use the same thing just under the contour, just to clean that up a little bit. Not using too much powder here, just a little bit to clean that up. And then to set the contour, I'm using Dark Tan, which is a Mineralise Skinfinish by MAC. And I'm using a Morphe R3 brush to do that. This powder is a little bit orange on me, so I'm almost bronzing with this as well. For blush, I'm going to use this Tarte blush palette. I'm just going to go in with that top shade there, which is called Mod. I'm just going in with a slightly fluffier brush. This is the Real Techniques what's it called? The multitask brush. I'm just going in with a little bit more, just applying that to the center part of my cheek and blending it backwards. For my highlight, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Glow palette. I'm going to use a mixture of these two shades. I'm just picking a mixture of the two, tapping the brush to get rid of any excess, and just going on the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just hitting the top of my, above my arch and under my brow bone as well. It's a gorgeous highlight palette and super affordable. So I just put a little bit on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and on my chin. I'm going to put a little bit of the Maybelline Creme de Nude Color Tattoo just to give me a clean base to work with, because I don't think the concealer did enough. And I'm patting the product on, not rubbing it in, because I had put some powder on and I don't want it to cake up. I'm actually going to go and do my eyebrows off camera and I will be back. So I'm starting out with this eyeshadow by Morphe and it's called Buckle Up. This is eyeshadow number 85 and it's a satin finish, light toned brown. And I'm just going to go in with a fluffy blending brush. I'm using my Morphe MB23, just picking some product up. And I'm just going into the crease with this. From outer to inner corner, I want it to be equally pigmented all the way through. Okay, I'm then going in with Inglot Eyeshadow number 300. This is like a camel shade, it's a matte shade. It's beautiful. I'm just applying this shade over the first shade that I applied. I'm just building up the crease here. Started with a light tone brown, now going with medium tone brown, which is a little bit warmer. Then I'm going in with eyeshadow 304. This is a sample size. And it's a dark tone brown. This is much warmer in shade. And I'm just applying this right into the crease.
Using a Morphe M507 brush.
Fading it inwards though. I don't want this to be so dark on the inner corner. Okay, and I'm just deepening up this outer corner here. I really want to use this purple from Inglot. This is $2.97. It's like a cranberry purple, it's beautiful. I'm going in with Morphe E18, which is just a dome-shaped brush, stiff dome-shaped brush. And I'm just going to pack this onto the outer corner here. Okay, this eyeshadow is slightly more difficult to blend. Just have to work a little bit harder. Purples are generally more difficult to make, so yeah. And I am building this colour up. I am going in with a few layers just to get the depth that I want. I want it really smoky on the outer corners, I think. Okay. Yeah, this eyeshadow definitely applies a little bit more patchy than the others. But you can work with it. It just takes a little bit more effort. But the colour is beautiful. Okay, what I am going to do is try and do this whole cut crease with the concealer method. Let's see if it works. I'm using an Inica brush. There's no actual name on this brush, but any flat synthetic brush will do. Even a lip brush will do. This is just what I had to hand. And I think I'm going to do a semi-cut crease. So I'm just cutting this bit here. And I just used the Maybelline Color Tattoo again. I didn't use concealer. Now, to apply the main lid color, I'm using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is just from their professional line. The C brush, which I used to apply the foundation powder on my eyelid, that's from the Studio line. The reason I'm going in with the this brush is because it's smaller and I just want to be a little bit more precise. I'm using Tropez by Artist of Makeup. This is a beautiful gold color. It's like a bronzy gold, and I'm just going to apply that onto the inner corner. Wow. Okay, a little bit of this goes a very, very long way. So I've just taken some of that purple on that same dome brush, and I'm just going to fuzz out that line. And I'm going to go back in with the eyeshadow, the Tropez, until I'm happy with that blend. Okay, I'm going in with that dark brown from Inglot, and I'm just going right into the outer corner and just redefining that, just to add a bit of definition there, and then bringing it all the way around. I'm taking that same colour along my lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe eyeshadow as well. And I'm blending out that dark brown and then going in with the camel shade from Inglot. So basically mimicking what I did in the crease. I'm taking a bit of that purple on the flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going right in to my lash line with this. Okay, and then I'm just taking that dark brown again and going under the purple. Sorry. I'm just blending that out. Mostly on the outer corners, because that's where I want it darkest. So with the e.l.f. C brush, I'm taking Glow, and I'm just going to use that as my brow bone highlight. And after wiping off the dark brown of the Morphe blending brush, I'm taking the same colour and applying that onto my inner corners. Okay, I'm taking MAC Smoulder eye pencil and just lining my upper lash line. And my inner waterline. Just taking the eyeshadow brush with whatever is left on it and just blending out that edge. And I'm hoping to apply some false lashes. Let's see how I go. I'm going to do this off camera because I need to get right up close to the mirror and you're not going to be able to see me apply them. So my lashes are on. I feel like I need to put some more purple in, so I'm going to go in with a bit more using that dome brush. And I'm just deepening up this outer corner here. I'm not seeing a lot of purple in this look, so I'm just deepening that up a little bit more. And then just to make sure that's blended, I'm going back in with a little bit of the gold and just making sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, and for my lashes I use the Ardell Demi Wispies. They're basically the only lashes I ever wear. I'm going to use this lip liner from LA Girl Cosmetics. This is the Endless Semi-Permanent Auto Lip Liner. It is in the shade Mauvelous. Okay, I'm just going to fill my lips in with this colour as well. I'm going to use this LA Splash Lip Couture liquid lipstick in the shade Latte Confession. And it's a beautiful nude shade. I'm going to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London because I want something a little bit more nude. Yeah, not as pink. This is coming out to be a little bit more pink on me. With that, the look is complete. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, then please subscribe before you leave. And if you're a subscriber already, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.